Adanna and the Spirit Prince.
Adanna was the most enchanting maiden in her village. With skin like the glow of the moon and eyes that shimmered like the stars, she captured the hearts of many suitors. However, her heart was pure and untouched by love. She spent her days weaving fabrics and singing songs of the ancestors. One fateful evening, as Adanna fetched water from the river, she encountered a mysterious man. His presence was captivating, his voice deep, his eyes piercing. He introduced himself as Obinna, a traveler from a distant land. Unbeknownst to Adanna, Obinna was no mere mortal. He was the spirit prince of the underworld, sent to seduce her for reasons yet unknown. Obinna's charm was irresistible, and Adanna found herself drawn to him. They spent nights by the river, sharing stories and dreams. Obinna, though a spirit, began to feel genuine love for Adanna, a feeling forbidden in the underworld. Their love blossomed, but with love came secrets. Adanna's closest friend, Nkem, noticed the changes in her and grew suspicious. One night, Nkem followed Adanna and discovered her meeting with Obinna. Fearful for her friend, Nkem sought counsel from the village elder, who warned her of the dangers of consorting with spirits. Jealousy brewed in the heart of another suitor, Okeke, a wealthy but arrogant man who had long sought Adanna's hand. Upon learning of Adanna's secret lover, Okeke plotted to destroy their union. He sought the help of a powerful sorceress, Ijeoma, promising her riches and influence in return. Ijeoma, fueled by her own envy of Adanna's beauty, agreed. She conjured a curse that would bind Adanna's soul to the underworld, trapping her between life and death. However, the spell required betrayal, an act of true malice from someone close to Adanna. Manipulated by Ijeoma's lies, was convinced that Obinna was a danger to their village. Torn between her friendship and the supposed duty to protect her people, Nkem betrayed Adanna. She led the villagers to Obinna, accusing him of witchcraft and seduction. In the ensuing chaos, the villagers captured Obinna. As he was bound, his true form was revealed, a glowing figure with markings of the underworld. The villagers were terrified, but Adanna stood by him, declaring her love. The sorceress Ijeoma arrived, casting the curse upon Adanna. In a flash of light, Adanna fell to the ground, her spirit now trapped between the mortal world and the underworld. Obinna, heartbroken and powerless, vowed to save her. Obinna embarked on a perilous journey to the underworld's deepest depths to seek a way to break the curse. Along the way, he faced trials and temptations that tested his love and loyalty. The Spirit King, his father, offered him a choice: forsake Adanna and reclaim his place as prince, or sacrifice his immortality to save her. Obinna chose love over power, renouncing his immortality. The Spirit King, moved by his son's sacrifice, granted him one chance to redeem Adanna. But there was a catch. Adanna's curse could only be broken if true betrayal was forgiven. Chapter 6: Revelations and Forgiveness. In the village, Adanna lay in a deep trance, her body lifeless, but her spirit caught in turmoil. Obinna returned, now a mortal man, and sought out Nkem. Revealing the truth, he begged her to confess and seek forgiveness. Nkem, racked with guilt, confessed her betrayal to the villagers and Adanna. With tears streaming down her face, she begged for forgiveness. Adanna's spirit, hearing the sincerity in Nkem's voice, found peace. The curse was lifted, and Adanna awoke, embracing her once betrayer with compassion. With the curse broken, Obinna and Adanna were free to love each other without the shadows of the past. The villagers, having witnessed the power of love and forgiveness, celebrated their union. Nkem, though forgiven, chose to leave the village in search of her own redemption. Ijeoma, the sorceress, was stripped of her powers by the ancestors and cast into exile. Okeke, realizing the futility of his envy, retreated into obscurity, never to be heard from again. Obinna and Adanna's love story became legend, a tale of love that transcended realms, a reminder that even in the face of lust, evil, and betrayal, love and forgiveness could triumph.
The end. Like and share for more stories.